Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz, this is my channel Toiletterian. I try to bring you fragrances that are usually on the radar. There are hidden gems, usually they smell very good, they are fantastic value for money. You should at least try them for yourself, do your research and see if they're any good to you. Today I have a yes, this is an update and unboxing video. So I'm giving you the update for this one, which is the Superior one from the house of Just Jack, or brand of Just Jack. Just Jack is another brand of sterling perfume which makes Armaf. They are quite good for what they do. They copy other famous and popular fragrances, and they do it for much better price, and in this one is no exception. So first let me talk about the Superior one by Just Jack to give you the update. The longevity on my skin went around 7 to 8 hours, but by then it was skin scent. Okay, so 2 hours of good projection. The projection is quite big, it give you a big bubble around you, and after 2 hours slowly subside, and around 5 to 6 hours it becomes a skin scent. So I would say for longevity 6 to 8 hours, depending on your skin, depending on your climate and the weather and all good things like that. In terms of performance, as I said, quite a good big bubble for 2 hours, and after that slowly subside, and the scent trail is very good. When I was moving around, my wife kept smelling it all day. And in terms of the smell itself, I really like it. It's very nice. It reminds me of two fragrances mixed together. One is being Tobacco Vanille by Tom Ford, and the other one is Black Orchid by Tom Ford. So it's like a mixture of these two, but this is mainly in the beginning and mid. But at the end of life of this fragrance, in the dry down, you'll get domination by vetiver. So it gives it a green feel at the end, herbal green, slightly barbershopy. So it's quite on the strange side, because it opens like those two fragrances I mentioned from Tom Ford, and at the end it becomes something different, which I really enjoyed anyway. So it opens up with citruses, and the citruses are quite bright, very bright in the beginning, quite happy, and a little bit on the sharp side as well in the beginning, but it goes to the mid quite quickly, say about 20 minutes, half an hour, and then you will notice more and more the heavy elements like tobacco, like leather, like incense, like spices, florals. These are the biggest players anyway. And also there is a little bit of resinous feel to it, which I think is come from either labdanum or something like that. It gives it a resinous feel similar to oud, but there is not oud in here. I don't think there is oud in here. And as I said, in the dry down, you end up with a vetiver. Vetiver, the biggest player in the dry down, plus those other elements, and it gives it a very interesting, slightly barbershoppy end. Okay, so this is the story of this fragrance. Opens up very bright, citrusy, and then it goes to the mid with heavy elements similar to Tom Ford, Black Orchid plus Tobacco Vanille, which are quite heavy, spicy, vanilla and tobacco dominated, plus leather, plus spices, plus incense, and then at the end vetiver will take over and it will just keep going till the end. I really liked it. It's up my alley. This is what I like in fragrances. It's very, very good for this time of year, for cooler weather, for I would say spring as well. Yeah, spring, autumn and winter. But I don't think it's a good idea to wear this in heat of the summer, because there are heavy elements in there and they could be cloying. There is an underlying sweetness into it, which is come from vanilla, plus there is, I think, tonka in here or something like that, which gives it that little bit of nutty feel plus sweetness. And the sweetness is just almost there all the way from the beginning to the end, and it's quite sweet. Is I would say, in terms of scale of sweetness, 1 being the less sweetness and 10 being the strongest, this one is around 7, so it's quite sweet, and that gives it the appeal, that sweetness plus those elements, as I mentioned before. It gives it a very, very appealing nose and experience. I really enjoyed it. I really liked it. My wife liked it. She enjoyed it as well. She said this is very, very nice. Usually with heavy elements she's not a big fan, but this one, even though I said this is a mixture of tobacco vanille and Tom Ford, but it's not as dense and heavy and thick as those two. It's a little bit on the brighter side, okay? But you definitely pick up some elements of those two in here. Your nose, you'll pick it up. Okay guys, so that was, and also the price for this is under £30, which is, I think, is worth the money. I'll leave in the description where you can find it. I'm not affiliated, just for your convenience. And as I mentioned in the first video, this one is quite on the mature side, 25 and up to be on the safe side. If you like this kind of fragrances, then it doesn't mean anything, but I would say 25 and up to be on the safe side. Okay, so let's go to the new unboxing for today, and this is Jaguar for Men Oud. So Jaguar for Men Oud. This one came out a few weeks or a few months ago. I bought it a few weeks ago, but I didn't have time to unbox it. Some of you will know that I'm a big fan of Jaguar House, Jaguar brand. It's a car brand, obviously, but they make very, very good fragrances. Some of the fragrances are very good, some of them are okay, and I was intrigued to see how they represent oud, because this is under £30 again for 100 ml, and this one is EDP, Eau de Perfume. Usually they don't have EDP in their lines. This is, I think, one of the first one in terms of Eau de Perfume. Usually they come up with Eau de Toilettes. Okay, so let's do this. Let's unbox it. Sorry about the noise. Okay, as you can see, very cute brown gold effect, but box. Attention to details, there's these details of the fragrance here, and then I love the bottles of this house here, this brand. Very nice. The box is very simple. The bottle is very nice. Look at this, beautiful. With the cap is plastic, nothing to brag about, but they're quite cute together with the combination of brown and gold, and quite a simple presentation, simple bottle and simple box. But you're not paying for presentation here, you're paying for the juice. And let's see how the sprayer is very, very good sprayer. I usually get a good sprays with Jaguar fragrances. Whoa, it's quite strong. Ooh, very nice. It's filling the room already. Okay, so how does it smell? This is Jaguar Oud for Men, Eau de Perfume, 100 ml, and it came out, I think, a few months ago. It's quite one of the latest anyway. Okay, so very woody. I would say woody, but very woody. The wood is quite dense in here and it's quite dark. Very spicy, resinous, dry fruits. So it's quite dry fruit, like dates, like raisins and other dry fruits, like some dried berries. But for first impression, for the first time of sniffing this, it's quite good. Again, for under £30, you won't expect to be natural oud. Obviously, natural oud is very, very expensive. This is synthetic or a representation of oud, or an oud accord in here, but they are doing quite a good job. I like it. It gives it a little bit of leathery feel, and that woody feel is quite in the, I won't say animalic, but it gives it a leathery feel, okay? But it's quite medicinal as well. So it's quite medicinal, it's spicy, and it's woody, it's quite dark wood, it's resinous, and dry fruits. The dry fruit are very big in this. And it's got underlying sweetness. At the moment, it's quite a medium sweetness. It's not too sweet. It's not dry, but it's quite, it's got underlying sweetness in there as well. But again, I like it. For the first impression, it's very, very good, especially for under £30. Again, I'll leave it in the description where you can find it for the cheapest. Again, I'm not affiliated. I don't get anything out of it. Just to bring these things to your attention, to share my joy, to share my experience, to share what I found in good fragrances for reasonable price fragrances. Yeah, but there's one caveat. This is for people who like these kind of fragrances. Okay, again, it could be a little bit off-putting for people who don't have that much experience with this kind of resinous, woody feel fragrances. This is quite on the mature side. I would say 25 and up to be on the safe side again. But right now, it's very nice. Again, I will repeat, this is quite resinous, dry fruit, woody, dark wood, little bit of spiciness. The spiciness giving it a feel of like some sort of Christmassy feel, almost. Yeah, it's got a little bit of the nutty feel to it as well. Not much, little bit. But overall, I really like it. So again, for first impression, I give you an update in a few days' time. And I'll tell you about the development and longevity and all these good things. So far so good with these two. I hope that was informative. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, put it down there. If you know any of this, if you have any experience with these two, let other people know. That would be useful for other people to read your experience. If you find my videos useful, entertaining, if you find them informative, if you find them in any way or shape useful, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe for future, and share this video with other people. This way you help me to expand my channel. That would be very nice. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you later, guys. Thank you. Bye.